Hello guys, this is Shahzad Rabbani again. This video is about a trade setup view of Eurocad, Euro versus Canadian dollar. This would be applied on a daily chart and for trading session start from 30th of February 2017 onward. Right, remember we are now on 12th of February 2017. Today is a Sunday, right? So this can be applied on tomorrow's trading session to onward. Remember, this trading setup would be like a swing trading setup, and if you want to grab the full result, you may be required to have about a month to judge this setup or this strategy, right? Guys, you must remember one thing, that this is not a holy grail, and before going into details, let's have a risk disclosure warning statement from my side. This video is only for educational purposes. Foreign exchange trading carrying margin and substantial risk, therefore it isn't suitable for every investor. What I was talking about, the strategy, remember guys, there is no holy grail strategy. All right, what I have learned from the market, it is my utmost like duty or responsibility to tell to you people, right? So I'm not gonna apply this setup in a retrospective way, in a previously ways, so that previously what the market did, and I said if I were there I would have this sort of pips, and what's next. There is a very gloomy picture. My aim is to provide a very clear picture to every trader, either belongs to micro account or mini account or any sort of trader, right? In order to judge the basic stuff, the basic know-how of this market, right? So that one could imagine how he could be able to sustain in this market for a longer period of time. Okay guys, let's come to the chart. This is the Eurocad daily chart, right? As you can see, I don't have any indicator as usual. What I'm concerned are I need to know the basic swings, right? As you can see, from the 31st of October 2016 to around about 14th of December 2016, there was a sell trend, right? As the candles are from upward to downward, right? But this even shape like a roller coaster sort of trade, market, you even have some identifications which are the pivot points, I would say. Even in a sell market, you would see the market has down from this point to this particular point, and now after this point there was a swing high, right? So I just consider like even this was the low, the high, 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 all together, right? So these are the things which we call the swing, right? As you can see, these swings may persist around about 8-10 days. This swings is about of 20 days or 30 days, right? This is about 10-12 days swings. So you need to stay in this market for swing trading. In order to this, you need to grab the middle points, the middle of the markets, right? Usually the trade recommendations normally come either the anti-trend trade or with with the trend trade. I would prefer with the trend. I don't know, I don't have any predictions, right? I can't be able to predict because millions and millions of people have been trading in these pairs on almost every time except Saturday, Sunday, right? So I can't really predict where the market will stop. in sell mood, or where the market will stop in buying mood, right? So what I have to do, I have to have position where the mostly market trend is, right? For this, as a I've just mentioned that in a bear market, the market has usually a pattern also, even in a very high swing, right? Like this one, this is the low, this is the high, right? So this is the low and high, this is the low, high, low, high. So for my for you people's convenience, I'm gonna draw this rectangle to the basic pivot points. The in a bear market is lower low, lower high points, right? As this is, I just presume, okay, this is the high, right, and this is the low, right? After this low, this is the lower high. Why I have called it lower high? Because it didn't touch these levels or break these levels, right? So a higher low, right, and a lower high, right? After this, there was a steep down, and the market has stayed about on this point, right? So this is the lower low point, because it has broken the previous low, so I'm call it lower low. After this lower low, there is a high, which I'm call it the lower high, right? After this, there is a point low, lower low, lower high, because it didn't break this point. Understand? Basic stuff, very simple. This is the lower low, this is the lower high, right? And this is the higher low. I've called it higher low because this low didn't break this low. Getting point? Very simple stuff. So on this point, I would imagine to have a buying entry, right? If I would there, I would, draw this trend line and connect these 2 points, right? After break, when this trend line breaks, I would sell, right? But we are not here. Actually, we are here, right? So after this low, there was a high, right? A new high, right? Because it has broken the previous high, this particular high, right? This is the new low. After posting this high, this low, right? So after posting this low, there was a lower high, right? The lower low. Very simple stuff. The higher high, right? Because why I've called it higher high? Because the previous low, swing low, has broken, right? This is the low, right? So okay guys, as I have pointed rectangles in almost every pivot point, in a bear market, I may call this is the lower high and lower low pattern, right? So what I need to know about my entry, right? I have to understand this was the previous swing low, right? This was the previous swing low, right? And this was also previous swing low. So I need to draw a trend line. The trend line angle should be up. I need to connect on these 2 points. This is the second point, this is the first point, right? On the break of this, I would be in a sell order, right? So this would be my sell order, right? So I hope next week one may be probably get this point. After this, jumping into a sell order, my stop loss would be the previous swing high, a couple of points above this high, right? The major swing high, right? And the almost double from this point to this point would be my target. Or after taking every lower high, lower low, the previous lower high would be my stop loss or trading stop, right? So this would be my trade. If you have any question or query about this trade or any of setup, please don't hesitate, just write upon me. I would always be love to have your questions. And if you like this video, although remember guys, it is not it wasn't a scripted video, right? What I see, what I feel, I have recorded it, right? So please do pardon me if you don't understand or grammatically having some mistakes. Please do pardon, right? So if you like my video, please do like my channel. I would be really obliged. Thank you very much and have a nice trading week ahead.